What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Mateo. I travel full-time in my 2001 Ford E250 with my cat Lars, and right now we are in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I just left from getting some beignets, and there's a Walmart right next to it. I'm gonna get some groceries real quick, and then I'm gonna tell you guys where we're gonna be staying tonight. All right, so if you guys saw what I got from the grocery store, you can probably guess what I'm gonna be making later. But I want to show you a couple things that I got. So it's been cold and it's just getting colder. So for me, I got some thermal slipper socks. These things look like they're gonna be really, really warm. Those are nice. And for Lars, I got him a winter coat. I hope it fits. I'm gonna try it on him right now. If not, I'll take it back and switch it out for the slightly larger one. Come here, bubby. Oh. All right. Put one paw in there. Good job. Put one paw in there. Good job. Oh, this already looks so good. Look at you. Oh, look at Lars, guys. He looks like he's from Boston. Look at Lars. So fancy. So fancy in your new sweater. Nice and toasty. All right. So there is, right next to the coffee call where I got the beignets earlier, there is a boba tea spot. And I just walked in to make sure they had outlets. They did. I asked if I could come charge some stuff. They said yes. So we're gonna go charge our generator while we edit one of our Vlogmas videos. And honestly, I can always go for a boba tea. So this is like watching 3 birds with one bath. Oh. Gonna be okay, Bubby? All right, I'll be right back, okay? Be good. I'm not gonna be able to tell him anything. I can already tell he loves his new Lars likes wearing clothes. Like he's never once tried to take off his clothes. And the reason for that, I truly think, is because at 2 months old, I harness trained him. And the way that I harness trained him, I didn't learn this from anybody. I just thought it made sense. I put a harness on him for like 2 weeks straight. I just put it on him, never took it off. And by the time I took that harness off, Lars was okay with things being on him. Since then, he's been okay with shirts, jackets, sweaters, leashes, all that stuff. So if you got a kitten, maybe try it out. I don't know. It worked for Lars. I also got Lars a lick pad so he can eat his food without eating too fast, because he likes to eat really fast. So this actually slows him down, gives him more obstacles to go through. It makes eating more fun, and it excites his like hunting nature. I've been wanting to get one of those for him for a while, but I just saw one at the store, grabbed it, and he already loves it. Be right back, puppy.
Talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face. Seen the cosmetic use with the etiquette, the LA yelling.
But this is the song, this is probably everybody's go-to streaming Christmas song. And, you know, so now it is back on the charts as it is every year as we get into the holiday season.
Don't say I never listen. Okay, so it is really dark down this road. I can see, but I'm supposedly going onto the beach right now in a little bit. So I wish it was daytime. I really wish it was daytime. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see on the beach enough to park. I am in the middle of nowhere, I'll tell you that much. I have not seen another car or anything for miles. So yeah, this is what it's like sometimes to find a good camping spot. You gotta really be out there by yourself. Yeah, I think this is where the beach access starts. Okay, those are the porta potties that I heard about. Okay, I see a couple cars and I see a tent over there. I don't know like how close to water I'm allowed to get. All right, that is the ocean. That's so crazy. Dude, I really hope I'm allowed to be here. There's like no one else on this beach. And when I checked iOverlander earlier, there was like people saying that there's a lot of people on the beach and I don't see anyone on the beach right now. So this is a little nerve-wracking. But yeah, I guess let's find somewhere to park. I don't want to disturb anybody, but I do want to see what's down here. So I'm just gonna creep on past you guys real quick. Hope I'm not disturbing. All right, I parked. I don't know where the tide comes in. So I just went ahead and parked where, like, at the same line where everyone else is parked, just to be safe. I wanted to park closer to the ocean. I'm pretty close, but I wanted to park closer, but I would also hate to wake up submerged. So we'll see in the morning where the water is actually coming in when it's brighter outside and stuff. But honestly, that's it for me tonight. I am exhausted. I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys in the morning, and we're gonna have some stuff to whip up. It's gonna be fun. See you in the morning. Peace. Oh God. Okay. Morning, guys. Wow, last night was beautiful. Amazing sound of the waves. Let's check the beach out. Let's go. All right, this guy just came by while I was outside and asked if I could give him a jump. I told him that I had a jumper pack, so I'm about to go bring that to him and hopefully get him back on the road. Peace. Okay, that was a successful mission. This is your hint right now. This is your sign, your blaring sign. If you don't have one of these, get one today. This is not a sponsorship. I have not been sponsored by this company ever. This is just a random thing that I bought on Amazon because it was 25 bucks. But this thing absolutely works. Not only is it a car battery, it's got a flashlight, emergency light, and you can also charge other things with it. So I've used this thing probably, you guys know, sometimes I leave my lights on, get out the car for a couple hours, and my battery will be dead. I've used this thing, I think 4 times. That, I think, helping them out, I think would have been 5th. And it's still at full battery. I mean, I don't know how to explain that. I mean, I don't know how it can charge a car 5 times and still be at full battery. Get one. Get one right now. I believe this is in my description somewhere at the bottom. I'm trying to slowly add more items that I really would suggest for you guys to get. I'm not just gonna throw everything on there for you guys to get, but if it's something that I actually believe in, I want you guys to get it so you can be more safe. Also, I cannot get over how stinking cute Lars looks in his new sweater. You know who he kind of looks like to me? And this is gonna sound rude, but he kind of looks like the bad monkey from that one Planet of the Apes movie. I think he had a jacket like that on. But yeah, he kind of looks like Bad Monkey. I think that was what he called himself. But yeah, we're gonna make some Cajun style shrimp and grits. I'm just gonna whip together some shrimp and grits. I'm not gonna follow any specific recipe. I'm just gonna do what I think sounds good, and we're gonna have some delicious breakfast. So yeah, let's get cooking. Hey, so I heard you want to make the best shrimp and grits in the world. Well, you come to the right place. Hi, I'm Mateo, and I'm going to teach you how to make the best shrimp and grits. First, you'll need your ingredients. I like to use a special ingredient. I like to use grits for my shrimp and grits, so you're gonna need some of that. Also, I'm making these grits Louisiana style, so Cajun seasoning is a must. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm vlogging every single day for 25 days. I'm gonna spice it up whenever I want to. So you guys might hear me do some Gordon Ramsay impressions and all that throughout this month. So just deal with it, you know, work with me, have fun. Vlogmas is about having fun and giving back to the people, you guys, that allow me to do this. Just cook and do terrible impressions in my van with my cat. Man, if you told me 3 years ago this is what I'd be doing, yeah. First off, you told me 3 years ago, well, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, that I would own a cat, I would not believe you. I did not like cats for the longest time. Until when I lived in LA, I started hanging out with my friend Isabel. You guys who are OGs will remember Isabel. I used to hang out with my friend Isabel, and we got into TNR, which is trap, neuter, release, like trying to trap cats to have them fixed and then released back into the wild. In LA, cats, like the breeding habits of cats is a big problem. There's like a lot of cats and not enough homes for the cats. So obviously TNR is very important for that. So we used to try to do that, and like doing that, I found a couple cats that I like spiritually adopted. They were still like feral cats, but I spiritually adopted them. Their names were Simon and Emir, and like I just fell in love with those two cats, and I was like, yeah, it's time. So I ended up going to a local no-kill shelter in LA, and that's where we found Lars. Oh, some cool trivia for you guys. Lars, I got him when he was about 1.5 months old. I couldn't take him home, so he was 2 months old. But when they brought him into the shelter, they gave him a name. His name was not originally Lars. His name was actually Sheep. Sheep. I don't know why they named him Sheep, but that was his name, and I did not like that name. So I changed it to Lars. And a lot of people always ask me, what did you name him Lars for? Did you name him after like Lars von Trier? Or Lars Ulrich from Metallica? And I actually named him Lars after a character on a show that I love to watch called Steven Universe. Lars in that show is a kind of like antagonist at first, but he really turns into like a great, well-rounded character. And I always hate when a character gets an arc and they go from being like a mean person to being like a really nice person. That always annoys me because it's not realistic. But about this show, I always loved how he went from being like a mean, sarcastic, like jerk to being a not so mean, sarcastic jerk with a heart. And like he always stood out as like a character that I really liked. So when I got Lars and he was being all spunky and, you know, how Lars is, the name just popped in my head and it stuck. So yeah, that's how Lars got his name. But yeah, back to the grits. We are doing a Louisiana style, Cajun style grits. I'm gonna be using duck fat to make these grits. I love duck fat grits. They're so rich and creamy. This is gonna be delicious. As far as what we're gonna put on top of the grits, obviously we're gonna be using some shrimp. Put that in the sink for now. I'm also gonna be using some andouille sausage. I've got a few different cheeses, got some quesadilla cheese, some Gruyere cheese, and I also might toss in a little bit of this whipped chipotle cheese to give it an extra kick. When I had this on my steak sandwich on episode 1 of Vlogmas, oh my God, so good. Speaking of Vlogmas, if you guys are at all not caught up with the whole Vlogmas series, if you missed any episodes or anything like that, I've got the playlist already made. It's already got my episodes in it, and they're going from the first to current. So take the time that you want and go catch up with the Vlogmas series. If you missed any, make sure to watch them. I'm doing this for you guys. So, you know, all I can ask is that you guys watch the whole series, enjoy it, leave a comment, leave all that, subscribe so we can hit 100K, hopefully. My birthday is in January. I would love to hit 100K by my birthday. That would make my 2025 already. That would start my year off in the best possible way. But enough talking. Let's make these grits. I feel like I've been talking too much, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put some music over this, and we're gonna cook this stuff up. The sauce that I make for my shrimp and grits, I don't know who else does it, or if anyone else does it. It's just what I do. It's what was in my head, so I'm gonna do that. If it looks at all confusing, just trust in me. Let's get started.
Guys, that's gotta be all right now. Yeah, that's huge. Pretty overcast and cold outside, actually. Clouds are coming out, the sky's getting dark. Yeah, so that takes us to...
Cream, just a little bit. Okay, let's give these a try. Whoa. All right, let's get started on the andouille sausage and shrimp. Okay, look at that, guys. That looks absolutely beautiful. Man. This is how you make shrimp and grits. This is how you do it. This is gonna go crazy. All right, let's try the grits first on their own, and then we'll try everything together. Cheers. Wow. They're so creamy and cheesy. These are like the best grits I've ever had in my entire life, like hands down. These are the best grits I've ever had in my entire life. Wow. Okay, let's try this with the shrimp and the sausage and that delicious pesto tomato cream sauce. All right, that bite has a little bit of everything in it. Let's try that out. Cheers. I've made shrimp and grits before. This is the best shrimp and grits. This is the best shrimp and grits I've ever had, let alone made. These are perfect. These are absolutely perfect. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure if it's because I've given away a 10 already, but something in my mind is going with the number 9.8, and I'm inclined to follow my heart on that. This is a 9.8. It's a beautiful morning. Let's go eat the rest of this on the roof deck. I haven't been up there in forever. Let's go. That's gonna do it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, peace.